Are you tired of baking your own pies? Have a break. Try my pie. You can have it frozen, you can have it baked. We offer pepper steak pie, chicken and mushroom pie, plain steak pie, steak and kidney pie. All pies are strictly halal. My Pie, we deliver to your door, direct from the factory. Call or WhatsApp us on 072 774 5870 or 072 139 7076. My Pie, the taste is in the pie. My Pie now accepts all major credit cards.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A very good evening to all around Cape Town, around the world. Mitchell's Plain, Nova Park, Manenberg, Tafelsig, Tableview, Port Elizabeth, Johannesburg, and even California, Britain, Australia, and many other parts of the world. Welcome to episode 1 of My Lounge Productions, keeping you informed and entertained as always, where stories are told and memories are shared, with a broader outlook on which we find out who the artists are behind the curtain. Backstage, or rather let's say offstage. So we bring them straight from my lounge to yours. Niyaaz Goolum, Zahier Samsodien, and Aziza Richards. Now they have been facing the pandemic lockdown, where they haven't been for months on no stage, no music, no lights, no dressing up even in bling blings, and not even cameras. So we have a chat with them and see what they've been up to and what is there to look out for. From my lounge to yours, I bring you Niyaaz Goolum, Zahier Samsodien, and Aziza Richards. Stay tuned after this. Wow, so yes, we're back. Thank you for joining us with My Lounge Productions, myself, Shadley Schroeder, and amazing other artists this evening. But I think our first artist this evening needs no introduction. So what I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to read a portfolio about him. So he's a singer-songwriter from Cape Town, South Africa, who has an EP he's set to release in this year, 2020, with some smooth pop vocal and a guitar looping performance style. He's strumming his way into the hearts of an audience all across the country and around the world, to your home. I mean, from my lounge to your lounge. And he's with us this evening. So this guy has also been performing with Cape Town's bands, like live bands like Novocaine, and also performed as a lead vocalist and guitarist, acoustic guitarist for that band from 2014 up until 2017. And he's here this evening, none other than Niyaaz Goolum. Niyaaz, how are you doing?
I'm good, brother. And yourself?
No, I'm good. Ek sien die hare is gesjoes.
Yeah, this is my first time in somebody else's lounge since lockdown, so I had to do my...
Lovely. So, Niyaaz, I see that you're releasing an EP in this year, and I think it's called Booty Calling.
Yeah, bro.
Tell me more about that song, how it started, how did you catch the tune?
Well, it's quite a funny story. My aim was not to write a love song. I was tired of writing love songs because everybody just writes love songs. So I thought to myself, what's the naughtiest song that I can write without actually going overboard? Mm-hmm. So I came up with a melody on the loop station and the guitar, and then my wife was dancing one day and she was, shaking her booty. So I thought, Booty Calling. And that's how the title came to be, and then everything flowed from there. So it's a dance song. It's meant to make you dance, and it's meant for the ladies, for them to shake their stuff.
Cool. So Niyaaz Goolum has also been performing, or rather let's say, had performed with one of the biggest boy band groups at the moment, and also that a lot of you guys know them, and if you don't, please go search them. They have a Facebook page as well, Instagram page, and they none other than Prodigy. Niyaaz, you started with him at a very young age. I think it was in primary school in grade 7.
Yeah, I was 13.
13.
Yeah, I was
and
13.
How was your experience from 13 up until
23? 10
23.
years.
For 10 years, how was that experience for you? Where have you been with him? I mean, what doors did the industry itself open for you?
I can tell you now that was a wonderful experience. Those 10 years were some of the best years of my life. A lot of kids, you know, as you grow up, you join soccer teams, you play sports on weekend. Our thing was we're going to sing this weekend. And that was for my entire childhood, 13 up until 23. So it was very, very nice. And I learned a lot because when I started with the group, I could sing, but I couldn't do harmonies, I couldn't do routines, dance work, and they were mostly into Motown music, Manhattans, Temptations, etc., Luther Vandross. So it was a big learning curve for me, but I enjoyed myself thoroughly for those 10 years. And the group is still going strong. Even though I left, the group is still continuing. So they're still doing their stuff, and it was great.
Niaz, so you are doing this booty calling song, and I think, you know, the last time that we've performed together was at the Tweede Nuwe Jaar in Adley Street.
That was the beginning of the year.
The beginning of the year, yes. Tell me, what is there to be looking out besides this booty calling song?
Well, I've actually decided to do an EP, which is an extended play. It's about 5 songs, so it will be roughly between 25 to 30 minutes, the total, the EP. And Booty Calling is only the first song. I titled the EP Booty Calling because that's the first single that was released at the beginning of August. It is on iTunes, so people can go search it. They can also go to my Facebook page, Niyaaz Goolum Music, and then they can view the lyric video there. But apart from Booty Calling, there are more songs to follow. So there's a song, Feel So Good to Feel So Good. That's the next song that I'll be releasing, hopefully sometime in this month. It's a song that I wrote a while ago, and I just decided to put it to music. And you know, with lockdown, there's not much you can do musically, so I'm producing myself, I record myself at home, and then I try and put out the best product that I can. So there will be more singles to follow of the EP.
Now, there's something that when you know when we arrived this evening, you said, please don't mention this particularly. But I would like to mention this, that you obtained your bachelor's law degree in 2010.
Yeah.
How does that fit in to what you're currently doing now?
Well, you know, growing up in Cape Town, I don't think any parent is going to say, you can do music as a career. You need to have something to, you know, some backup. So my mom always said, you're not going to do music full time, even though I was singing throughout high school. You're going to study something. So I studied law. I finished in 2010, and I immediately started my articles after that. So I've been doing law and I've been doing music for the better part of 10 years. And I can tell you they kind of even each other out. When, you know, music keeps me sane. The law is a day job, but the music keeps me sane. It will always be my passion. So I seem to always come back to music.
Cool. Niaz, thank you so much for having you that are sitting at home. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Niyaaz Goolum from my lounge and straight to you. He is a lawyer. He's a man with songs schrijven. He's a songwriter, producer. And I just think his work is amazing. So stay tuned after this to watch Niyaaz doing his song called Booty Calling.
I found love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. And I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were still kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful. I don't deserve it. You look perfect tonight. I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share a home. And I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, carry children of our own. And we are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. You look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I had faith in what I see. Now I know I had met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. No, I don't deserve it. You look perfect tonight.
Thank you so much. That was a song by Ed Sheeran called Perfect. The next song that I'm going to do is a song by Amy Winehouse, or it was made famous by Amy Winehouse, and it's entitled Valerie. It's a jazzy version, so sing along from home, and here we go.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture Well, since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, yeah, Valerie. Have to go to jail, put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Yeah, hope you didn't catch a 10. I hope you found the right man who will fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all the time. Are you still dizzy? Oh, no. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, yeah, Valerie, yeah, Valerie, oh, Valerie, oh, no. Well, since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie, Valerie, oh, Valerie, ooh, Valerie, 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 why don't you come on over, Valerie? Thank you. Okay, the last song that I'll be doing is a song entitled Booty Calling. It's a song that I wrote over the lockdown period, and I produced it as well. The song is available on my Facebook page. You can watch the lyric video there, and you can also download the song on various platforms like iTunes, etc., etc. And I hope you're going to enjoy the song. Here we go. see the more loving of a man I am. Facing an affliction, some kind of addiction. Animalistic friction, stranger than fiction. Everywhere I go, there's a booty on the show. But 100 people watching, but she already know. Kinda like it when we zoom, zoom. There she goes with a boom, boom. Below the head, above the toes, it goes. Don't know your name, but your booty's calling. Hey, 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 yeah. And if you call, girl, you know I'm coming. Hey, you got all the wrong intentions, trying to lead me to temptation, teasing my imagination, closing doors to my salvation. Oh, don't know your name, but your booty's calling. Yeah, hey, yeah. And inch by inch, I like to test your luck. Hit pinch by pinch, gonna make you shake your butt cheek. No, whatever I'm saying, I gotta get up and leave. Oh no, boy, you be saying this booty needs to be, please just breathe. Then we kiss before the oxygen can leave. Sucking air like a junkie with the shivers, losing all control, no choice but to live or surrender my soul. I'm in a booty hold. Freedom is in recession, about to learn a good lesson in booty love and affection. And this beautiful booty, it's like a load for duty, so make it work for me, cutie. Can I make it work for me, duty? Oh, don't know your name, but your booty's calling. Hey, hey, yeah. No, 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 no. And if you call, girl, you know I'm coming. You're the reason for collisions, been a skirt maximum vision. Got me questioning decisions, like your booty's on a mission. Oh, don't know your name, but your booty's calling me. Hey, the grass looks greener, the grass looks greener. You look like a winner, you look like a winner. Oh, the grass looks greener, the grass looks greener. You look like a winner when the booty's bigger. Oh, oh, yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, and that was Niyaaz Goolum. Thank you so much, Niyaaz. We highly appreciate for you coming. And this is just a small little token of appreciation from My Lounge Productions to you. Hope you're going to enjoy it. And hope this is not going to be the last time that you're going to come on to our show.
Thank you so much for having me. And hopefully it won't be the last.
Cool. Guys, stay tuned for the next artist. Well, so that was Niyaaz Goolum. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Booty calling, guys. Please go out and support our local artists that's out there. I mean, they mean Sesame locally. They have it. So the next artist that I'm going to have with me is a well-known Capetonian singer, and I came across her videos. I think it was quite a few times, but you know, normally you just scroll on Facebook and Instagram because okay, it's them. But in the meantime, you're actually interested in finding out more about this person. So normally what happens on stage is that us as artists, we just come and do our thing, then we leave. But this time around, it's a different field where I personally engage with them to find out exactly who they are. And also, this is what I'm bringing to you from my lounge straight to yours. And she's a Capetonian singer who has been singing since the age of 5 years old. She's worked professionally with various respected artists for years. She's also part of a entertaining family. And they also do productions as well, in which they part together in shows showcasing their singing talents. They also belong, I mean, they're well known in the Malay choirs, in the Koons, in the Klopse, Kaapse Klopse. And she's right here with us. And I'm happy to have her. I couldn't have the whole family because they're quite a big family. But she's here with us, also speaking to you and me of what she's been up to, especially during this lockdown, and what she has planned happening on the 10th of October. And she's right here with me tonight, and with you. Aziza Richards, how are you doing?
Good evening and assalamu alaikum. I'm good, alhamdulillah, and
Need
yourself?
You
must stay there.
So Aziza Richards, you are, I'm not going to say you're well known, but you're well liked in the industry. You started at a very young age, at the age of 5 years old. Tell me, where did this all begin? I know it happened at 5. What I'm asking is, give me that journey to where you are now.
Okay, so as you mentioned, I come from a musical family, Klopse, Malay. They used to tour, like they used to do their own productions and whatever. My mother sings as well. So then I was always like the quiet child. I was always the quiet child, always on my own buzz, like the exact opposite of what I am at the moment. And then I was 5 years old and they went on a tour to Johannesburg. And then I was singing in the lounge while they were rehearsing, but Munta with my opa watched for me, but I wasn't taking any note, I was just singing. And then when we got there, I got so excited and I was like, yo, opa, can I sing a song like just before the show starts? And he looked at me in my eyes, and my opa is very intimidating. He was like, if you catch your nonsense on that stage, you're never gonna sing again. And he gave me the opportunity. I sang I Love You Daddy. We were in Johannesburg and Kimberley. And that was like just before, Klopse, Malay season started. And by the time we got back to Cape Town, to Wit Amalal for Arts and can sing. And that is why I will always say the Malay and Klopse played a huge part in who I am today, because it was my very first platform, like in Cape Town actually. So then I started singing for the Klopse. It went on and on and on. And like my family's always singing, so I did gigs with them, we toured, we did whatever. And that is how it all started for me.
Cool, lovely. And on the 10th of October, you're hosting a beautiful show. But before we come to the 10th, it's a family thing. Your opa, for Art Richards, your uncle,
Yunus, my mother, Fazila.
There
and
we go. So it's an entire family, this is a family.
a huge family.
Which is amazing. And the production that you guys put together, I've saw it, without you even knowing, I peeped in to watch it. So it's quite very good. So if you are the 10th of October, go out there and support our local artists, or rather not local, our people, awesome insert. And it is on Quicket as well, but we'll get more information about that. Aziza, you're hosting a show, your first production, Aziza and the Richards family. But there's something more behind Aziza that I would like myself and the people out there to know about. There is something, and I'm sure you want to reveal that. And what is that?
Okay, so very few people actually know, like people will look in my face and not even notice that I was born with a cleft lip, which means this was not here and my nostrils like aren't even and whatever. So being born with a cleft lip, I was the first child at the Red Cross to have the operation done at 4 months old. Usually they do it at 2 years old and so on. And I mean, everything was fine, everything went well, and I think the little bit of the issue, which I mean brings more to who I am, is when I started school. Because when kids see something that is like not familiar to them, like they're gonna make fun of it and whatever. And I mean, it was very, very difficult. And at this point in my life, I was singing already, and I was the girl when I was not at school, because I'm singing, I'm on stage and with the older people and doing whatever I'm doing. So the cleft situation, fortunately for me, alhamdulillah, I have no defects, no nothing. It's literally just my scars that I have, which at the age of 15, I chose to not go for the operation to remove the scars, because I've at a young age, I can say I was fortunate enough to embrace who I am and to accept who I am so that I can tell my story. So many children go through bullying and whatever. My mommy told me, your children used to bully us also when we were small, but you know, in your time they used to bully you, then you play again. Like it was hectic. So yeah, I became very like antisocial. I didn't socialize with many people. I became a very introverted person, which I mean, like before that, that wasn't who I am. But as soon as I would step onto stage, I would be a complete different person. And I know it sounds like a cliche to say, yeah, like music changed me and it helped me accept who I am, but it genuinely changed a lot for me because on stage I could be whoever I wanted to be. I knew I'm singing, I'm doing what I love, and like I could put a smile on somebody's face. In real life, it was like a whole different situation. So I found my happy place on stage, and that is just how I grew from there. And you know, as mentioned before, no parent just wants their child to like just be a singer. You have to go study, you have to do this and that, whatever. So fortunately for me, I did really well at school and whatever. Was done with school, and then now it's time to go study. I did psychology, I applied for this and that, and I still felt out of place. And you know, that huge change from being a teenager to becoming an adult and taking responsibility, it's like a huge change. So I come from a family who sing and whatever, but I mean, they did other things as well. I think I'm the only one that decided this is what I actually want to do. So I mean, it was a big step. It was like kind of a risk, and at some point I felt like I'm disappointing my family because ek is mos die slim kind. They expect me to go to university and do this and that and whatever. And then I decided, no, I'm going to follow my passion, which is where the idea for Aziza and the Richards family came from. Many children, and like I mean, not just in Cape Town, like all over the world, it's a huge struggle when you are fighting with yourself. Who you want to be and who others want you to be. And like I come from a very tight-knit family, so obviously I want to please them all the time. And I guess that is why for a long time I felt out of place. And to be honest, for a very long time I was living in my family shadow, because I would introduce myself and then people would be like, Aziza se dochter, voor aardse kleinkind. Never just address me as Aziza Richards. So it's my first solo production. My family is going to be there. I can't deny that I need my family for guidance and support and whatever, but it's my first solo thing that I'm doing, and it's I mean, I just want to tell people my story because I literally didn't have anybody else around who understood me. Yes, my family supported me, they had my back, but it's very difficult to understand somebody when you aren't going through the exact same situation. So yeah, that is basically where the idea for Aziza and the Richards family came from, and that is who I am.
So this is all happening on the 10th of October at 8 p.m. And how do people get hold of the show? Is it tickets? Is it a donation thing? People buy tickets? What's happening?
Okay, so the tickets are available for 70 Rand at Quicket. I have a Facebook page, Instagram, like they can get hold of me at any time. The link is there. So, and to those people who don't know how to purchase from Quicket, I'll be doing like a screen recording video where I'll be showing them, because I for one didn't know how to do it. Brilliant. Where I'll be showing them like how to purchase the ticket and so on.
Okay, Aziza, last thing that I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask you to look into that camera for me, and I would like you to give a message out to all the young youth, to all the artists, to all the people, the upcoming singers, a beautiful message from yourself, Aziza Richards.
I would just like to say to everybody out there, not just the people who is mentioned, but literally every person, you are not your circumstances, you are not your family, you are not your surroundings. You are you, and embrace and love who you are.
Wow. There you have it, Aziza Richards, on the 10th of October, 8 p.m. in the comfort of your home, in the comfort of your own home at Quicket. Get your tickets. It's going to be a liquor production. Aziza, thank you so much. And I hope all the best for you for your show.
Thank you.
But I am waiting to see you perform right after this.
Trying to dreaming me getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand and share this with me. 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This one goes out to all my Selena fans out there. Oh, yeah. Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, sin embargo te deseo lo mejor. Si en mí no encontraste felicidad, tal vez alguien más te la dará. Como la flor con tanto amor me diste tú, sin marchito me marcho y yo sé pretender, pero ay, como me duele, ay, como me duele. Chupabasik, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Si verás cómo duele perder tu amor, con tu adiós te la ves mi corazón. No sé si pueda volver a amar, porque te di todo de amor que pude dar. Como la flor con tanto amor me diste tú, sin marchito me marcho y yo sé pretender, pero ay, como me duele, ay, como me duele. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Wow, so yes, Aziza Richards, she's amazing. I love the way she just performed for us. And yes, the 10th of October, 8 p.m. in the comfort of your own home. Get your tickets at Quicket. I think it's about 70 rand, yes. So make your way there right now. www.quicket.com and purchase your tickets now to see an amazing family, amazing story coming out of this lovely young girl. But with no further ado, I have a next person that I'd love to introduce. And I came across his video because what he did was he took a song called When You Tell Me That You Love Me and he made it his very own. Then he did another few songs after that, also about Corona, about the pandemic, about the lockdown. And it's just amazing to see what our artists are doing, especially in this lockdown, to produce new things, to make people laugh, to make people happy, because there's a lot of people that's feeling a bit down. But he's here this evening with us, and he started at the age of, in fact, not an age. I don't know what age it is because I'm not mathematically going to work this out. But he started standard 5, grade 7. He was a music teacher, and it made him, and also he landed up into school plays. And the funny thing was that his voice broke the same year of when he sang his very first song. So Zahier Samsodien, better known as Rocket Sams, is with us this evening. Zahier, how are you doing?
I'm alright, alhamdulillah. Yourself, brother?
I think I must smile op my gezicht sit, man. Lekker, man. Here we go, lovely. Zahier, so tell me, I want to know, there's people probably wondering why in a wheelchair, why this, why that, but I'm not going to get into that conversation as yet. I just want to know, who is Zahier?
Zahier is a father of 3 twins. Twins maak ook klaar. I'm a singer. I'm not actually I love singing, but it's not a profession. It's just a passion. I wanted to back then make it a full-time job, but unfortunately, circumstances. But I do it on the side now, so it's my side jobbie. Huh?
Okay. So you started at what age to do all this that you're doing?
Okay, the first time I hit the stage was in 1995. That's what you couldn't read properly there.
1995.
Yeah.
Jy was amper gebore daai tyd. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm that old. So that was standard 5 or grade 7, as the millennials will know it as. It was actually a school play, and I was the lead in the school play. What was funny was my voice broke the same year that I'm supposed to do the lead. So I couldn't sing any of the parts. I literally had to speak the singing. Speak acting. I don't even know what you call it. But that's when and then after that, next year, 1996, is when I first time hit the stage with a boy band called For You. And from there, I just basically performed with groups. It was first For You and then Joie de Vivre.
I remember that name.
Yeah.
But then you also performed with the Boys, Deja Vu. I mean, Prodigy is okay, they are still in existence, but the Boys, Deja Vu, Rendezvous, which is Nasira then. And I mean, it was boys and girls bands. But then I also see that you also performed with Georgie as well.
Well, Georgie was with Joie de Vivre before I joined.
Okay.
I basically took his place as the lead singer in the group. Yeah.
Perfect. Now, the incident about you being in a wheelchair, and I know, you know what, guys, you need to meet this guy in person. Tibra maak jokes van sy eie ding. So I want to know what really occurred. How did you land up to where you are now? And the way I know you, sy het hier gekoop toe maak sy hele 360. What happened?
Well, you asked me earlier and you said that you couldn't make sense of what I said. I made an accident by avoiding an accident. So I was actually avoiding someone from driving into me by just doing that with my steering wheel, but my car lost control and I rolled into a tree.
Wow.
Yeah, this is 2010. Actually, the 1st of September was exactly 10 years. when it
So
happened.
Zahier, you're also making videos and things like that about, I mean, it's comical things. What made you go into doing this on social media?
Well, you know, I'm not even a comedian, bruh. I mean, you sitting at home, you on lockdown, you get bored, and I am a songwriter. I write songs, my own songs as well. But then I figured everyone's bored, you know, you're sitting at home. Yes, people want to see some entertainment, they want to hear you sing, but they also want to laugh, man. And I always had it in me to write some funny things. And when I wrote that, when you tell me that you smack me, I always used to sing that to that song. Whenever the song came on, I used to sing, when you tell me that you smack me, I always used to just sing it. So I thought, let me just write something with that, and then I just did it. It wasn't my first parody that I did, though. The first one was basically the quarantine one. Dick of Quarantine, I called it. That was the first parody I did. That's more in the opera side. It was also quite funny. But yeah, it's just from boredom.
And you know, we in 2020, we've been the pandemic. We obviously going to make sure that you get to these stages, because I think after this, bookings are going to come like mad.
Inshallah.
So my question that I want to ask you, what is there to look out for Rocket Shams in a couple of months' time?
You know, at this stage, I have absolutely no idea. I'm just recording some songs at home, putting it on my Facebook and YouTube pages, and just entertaining that way. I don't have any shows or anything coming up. Nothing that I can think of at this stage, at least. But if something should come, it will definitely be on my page and my YouTube.
So Facebook page, Instagram page, please let us know. Give it to us. There is your audience. Tell them.
So you can follow me on Facebook, Rocky Sam's Music. On YouTube, it's just Rocky Sam's. I have an Insta, Sam's, S.
S.
Yeah, ROCKY, space Sam's, SAMS. So Rocky, my nickname is Rocket. I just shorten it to Rocky. My surname is Samsodien. Shorten it to Sam's, and Rocky Sam's.
Cool. Rocky Sam, Zahier Samsodien, gonna perform for us right now. When you tell me that you smack. Check it out.
Hello there, what is your name? I was over there, checking you out, thinking to myself, yo, this girl is more. I'm gonna chase her, I'll be her bud. So do you have a bud? Where can we speak? Will you go with me to one city? Play a part game, find wonderland, then go to the bicycle. Is that a plan? And baby, you can be my mochi, and I can be your hochi. Girl, you're the one who make my Twitter grow. I'll
Hope they put a smile on your face. Thank you very much. Okay, the next song I'm gonna do is like a oldie, like a jazzy also. It's called "Dying Inside" by Timmy Thomas. Here we go.
It started out just another day. I took a shower and I went on my way. Inside I knew my life had really changed. I knew that it would never be the same. Standing there I didn't know what to say. First I looked around, then you whispered my name. And I was dying inside to hold you. Couldn't believe what I felt for you. Dying inside, I was dying inside, but I couldn't bring myself to touch you. You said hello and you asked my name. I didn't know if I should go away. Inside I knew my life had really changed. I knew that it would never be the same. Standing there I didn't know what to say. First I looked around, then you whispered my name. I was dying inside to hold you. Couldn't believe what I felt for you. Dying inside, I was dying inside, but I couldn't bring myself to touch you. And I was dying inside to hold you. Couldn't believe what I felt for you. Dying inside, I was dying inside, but I couldn't bring myself to touch you. Wanna love changed my life. I couldn't believe in love at first sight, but then you showed me what is love. And now I know my love. I know it's coming around. Inside to hold you, what I felt for you, darling. Yeah. Oh, touch you, touch you. Whoa, yeah. What I felt for you. Dying inside, I was dying inside, but I couldn't bring myself to touch you, touch you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. Hope that was lekker. Lekker voor me. Thank you very much. Okay, the last song I'm going to do is a song from a musical. It's called Climb Every Mountain. It's the Guy Sebastian version. Hope you enjoy this one. I like to add a little song in the repertoire that gives some inspiration. Enjoy.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Yes, he is on Facebook, and Zahier Samsodien on Facebook, Rocky Sams, there we go. On Facebook, Instagram, follow him. Amazing work that these artists are doing out there in our communities, in our lives, every day. They are making sure that they put smiles on our faces. This is for you, sir, from the compliments of My Lounge Productions. And hope
Shukran.
this won't be the last time. We're definitely going to see you.
Definitely.
But for now, stay tuned for right after this.
Right, and that was Zahier Samsodien. We had also Aziza Richards and Niyaaz Goolum. Cape Town artists, guys, support them. Go on their Facebook profiles, their Instagram pages, their Facebook pages, and support the local artists. And there's a lot of things that's happening online. And go out in your numbers and donate. Buy tickets, Quicket, wherever it is where they're selling tickets, go buy and support them. It's my turn to perform. Hope you guys enjoy. Here we go.
Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When our friends talk about you, well, they just stare me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have given all my hours when I had the chance, and take you to everybody, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways. 'Cause a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I've made. Oh, and it hurts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have given all my hours when I had the chance, and take you to everybody, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to see that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand, give you all these hours when he has the chance, and take you to every party. 'Cause I remember how much you love to dance. Do the things that I should have done when I was your man. Do the things that I should have done when I was your man.
Right, thank you so much. So the next song that I'm going to do is a beautiful song, and it's all about love. And that is what tonight we did. We spread love amongst us artists, and tonight we're going to spread love to you guys.
Enjoy this one.
Love letter straight from your heart and keep us near, wide apart. I'm not alone in the night when I can read all the lines that you write. I memorize every line. I guess it's the name that you signed. But darling, then when I read again right from the start, the letter straight from your heart, I memorize every line, and I guess it's the name that you signed. But darling, then when I read again right from the start, the letter straight, I memorize every line, and I guess it's the name that you signed. But darling, then when I read again right from the start, the letter straight from your heart, straight from your heart.
Right, thank you so much. So the next song I'm going to do is the final song, and to simply state that you guys are my world. Enjoy.
You're my world in every breath I take. You're my world in every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the sky, but for me they shine within your eyes, as trees reach for the sun above. Oh, my arms reach out to you, my love, with your hand resting in mine. I feel the power and so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you every breath I pray. If our love ceases to be, then it's the end of my world. It's the end of my world. It's the end of my world for me.
So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please don't forget to donate. From myself, Shadley Schroeder. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the highway, and more, much more than this. We did it our way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of what it feels. The record shows, and I took the blow and did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? Oh, if not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of what it feels. The record shows, and I took the blows. From myself, Shadley Schroeder, Niyaaz Goolum, Zahier Samsodien, and Aziza Richards. We did